What's up, YouTube? We had so much fun last week that we did it again. We are now going to State College, Pennsylvania. It's where Penn State is. We hit a thrift store on the way out in Parkersburg. Before we left, we found absolutely nothing at the Salvation Army. We're at the Goodwill in St. Clairsville, Ohio. So let's see what we'll find. If we find something, I'll show you. All right, that was horrible. It's in a shopping center. It's a little plaza, so like a strip mall. So I thought it'd be pretty good. I walked in, it was pretty small. There wasn't much to choose from at all. I was pretty much in and out of there in like 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Stopped at the City Mission Hidden Treasures in Washington, PA. And all we got was...
At the Mission, this is all we found. Got a Ben Roethlisberger kids jersey. There literally was nothing in that place that I could make money on. I think this cost me $2.49.
Centerpiece Recycling Lives. Belfonte, Pennsylvania. See what we can find.
Centertown, town center, something like that. But we found a few things. Yesterday was just miserable. The weather was so bad I couldn't really film much. I didn't get to hit half the thrift stores I wanted to hit because I couldn't see. Hey, different story. We bought a bat. This is a game used bat. How you can tell it's game used? If you look at it, it's got somebody's name on it. And that's usually a pro issue bat, you know, like a game issue. And I looked that up, and he did play in the minor leagues. I didn't look it up completely to, you know, find out who he is or how good he was, but I figured it was $1. I'm going to buy it. These are all $3 a piece. This one here goes for, I think it was $12 or $15. This one was like $12 to $15. This one here is only $1.50. It was half off. It goes for 15, 20 bucks. This one was going for like $24. It's new. This one was $22 or $23, and it was new. This one was new. It was going for about 20 bucks, $17.99. And this one was going for about 20 bucks. There's a thrift store right next door here, so I'm going to hit that, and we're going to hit a few more today. All right, we're going to try to do a haul now. I didn't get to shoot the videos and stuff as I wanted to, as it was coming out of the stores and stuff. We stopped at a little store this morning. They were selling DVDs for like 3 for $5. It was a pretty cool place. Didn't check this stuff, see what it was worth. Godzilla movies are usually worth something. A movie called Ginger. I've never had that. I don't know if it's worth anything or not, but never had this one. Like I said, I didn't look it up, but the reincarnation of Peter Proud. Like I said, I will look these up when I'm editing, and we'll see if these are worth anything. Adronymous Strain. I don't hardly ever get that one in, so I wanted to grab it. I haven't got this Stick In by Burt Reynolds for a long time, so I figured that might be out of print. This Leonard Skinner. I've actually sold this before. I think it goes for decent money. Got a sealed Fathom or Fathom something. It's got Raquel Welch. Sealed one goes for about 10 bucks. These were from a different spot. These were all $2 each, except for one I got for half price. I think this one goes for decent money, like maybe $10 or $15 new. It's 100 rifles with Raquel Welch. I don't hardly ever get that one in. This was like a $10 one sealed. That's a Louis L'Amour Randolph Scott movie. City Heat, that goes for about $18 to $20 new. I didn't look this one up, but usually these midnight movies do really well, and this one was sealed, so figured it was a no-brainer. I just grabbed it. Got the sealed Little Mermaid, so figured that was a no-brainer. It's got Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copies, so we'll look that up. Should be like 20 bucks, I would guess, at least. Guardians of the Galaxy, I sell that pretty well. I'll sell that for about 10, 12 bucks at my store. Henry Fonda, Jesse James. I don't hardly ever get that in, so that will sell. Why can't all the stores be that good? I'm actually pretty well versed in a lot of items. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I know a lot about. So it's not like I didn't go and scour these thrift stores, like every department. I mean, I've been known to, you know, buy stuff out of the office supply section and make $50 on it, you know. I know how to find things that are valuable, but I go through all these stores. The one I went to was huge. I mean, it was as big as like any department store, and I spent like 30 bucks there, or 25 bucks or something. It just wasn't anything worth buying. Luckily, I know my media very well. A lot of you guys might not know media that well, but I know media pretty well, so I was able to get some media. Like this here, I never see this, it's right there, that Hulk Hogan movie. I never see that thing around. So I figured this being sealed would be all right. It was $2. I could sell it for anywhere from $10 to $15, just simply because that Hulk Hogan movie, I think, is out of print. $4 at the thrift store. I thought it said $1.99. But anyway, I think it's still, it's like a $20 CD news, and it's Queen, so it won't last very long. I have these people question me all the time. They're like, what do you do about media? At my thrift store, there's walls and walls of media, and I don't want to scan every single thing. Today they had like 25 shelves of media. I mean, it was just rows and rows and rows and rows of CDs and DVDs. DVDs, I can look and pretty much pull out anything that's going to be like $8 or more, because I've been dealing with it for 30 years. So I don't even have to scan them. CDs, I'm not as well versed at. I mean, I do know a lot of them, but there's just millions and millions and millions and millions of CDs out there, and I don't know how much every single one of them is worth. So I used some of my own logic today, scan every single sealed CD. That's what I did. I found this Jethro Tull one that's sealed. I paid $1.99 for it. Sells for $38 on eBay. So $1.99 into $38 is good money. This jazz thing went for about 20 bucks. Couldn't find this Blue Cheese gospel group or something. Something Blue Cheese Gospel Train or something. It was only $1.29. There wasn't one on eBay. Stuff like this sometimes, if it's gospel or if it's bluegrass or it's, some kind of even jazz. It's a genre that, just not a lot of stuff out there. Sometimes I'll take a gamble on it because it sells. Stuff sells. I mean, people in that genre like to find new things to buy. And this, something spelling bee. The last one's new, sold for 23 bucks. So I was like, okay, I'll take a gamble for $1.99. Bought like 3 of these. They were $1.29 a piece. Some kind of music, like concert that, like, I think it kind of looks like a bunch of local bands played in like 2007 in Pittsburgh. So a bunch of local Pittsburgh bands maybe. So I went ahead and grabbed 3 of them just in case. I mean, somebody's mom might want to listen to them or something, and it might sell. One for $1.29. Saw the last one sold for like 20 bucks. It's some kind of Christian CD. I do well with Christian CDs. They sell really well. None of them were sold, but there was one listed for like $38. I'm sure, somebody just trying to gouge. I'll come in at $24.99 and hopefully sell one before they do. But these are only $1.29 a piece. Donovan McNabb Reebok jersey, Eagles. I think we paid $5.29 for it. It was in really good shape. We got this little guy. We got the same one the last trip last Wednesday. When this one we paid $1.49 for. I don't think I showed you these. I'm not sure. Like I said, we just had so much stuff going on. Like I said, it was raining so hard you couldn't see to get around. The drops were so loud you wouldn't be able to hear the video. It was horrible. But we bought these 1, 2, 3. These are 4 seasons of Army Wives. And I've sold this particular one before, like a couple years ago, and I ended up getting $150 for it because it was sealed. It might even not have been sealed. I think I got $124 for it unsealed, like new, used. It was like new, but it was used. It was open. But this one's sealed. It's all good to go. And it goes for about $199. So 199 bucks for this. I didn't bought these 2 because I didn't have time to scan things. Stuff sitting up in the cases. I already knew that one was $100 and some, and I didn't know if any of these were like 40 or 50 or anything. So I just went ahead and grabbed these. They were $4 a piece. So I ended up getting 4 of them for $16, and the one goes for $200. And these other ones, a couple of them go for $20 to $25, and the other one goes for like $18. So yeah, we'll make money on those too. I haven't decided if I'm going to group them up or just sell them separately. But that was probably the best find of the trip, was that one like $199 DVD. Toy Story for like $2. We sell this for like $6 at our store. Last video I showed I got a VCR, and somebody says I'm king of the VCRs. I find a VCR almost everywhere I go, and I do buy them. I buy every single one of them. I haven't tested this. It said they didn't test it all the way. So if it doesn't work, I'm out $5. So I That's why I try not to pay more than $5 for them, because half of them I buy. Well, probably less than half. 30% of them I buy don't work, you know. So you got to factor that into your cost, where you're having like $8 a piece into them instead of like 10 because or 5, because you know you're not paying 5, because for all the stuff that doesn't work you have to count that too. So I figure I pay about $8 for every VCR I have. I sell them for a bare minimum of 25 to 30 at my physical location. That way I don't have fees and I don't have shipping and all that stuff. So I actually triple my money without any fees. Well, goofy thing. We'll get $6 for it. We paid $2 for it. Some kind of Agatha Christie thing, like Murder Ahoy and Murder something or other. I've never seen these before. I've never had them. They look like they go for about $13 a piece used, and they were in perfect condition, so I picked them up. They were $2.99 a piece. They were kind of high, but I've never had them before. I always have people looking for this movie Spun. It's Brittany Murphy, and I think I paid $1.99 for it. And it goes for, I think, about $15 or so, $12, somewhere there. But people always look for it. I always sell it. So I think it's everything we found. I mean, this is an embarrassing haul. I mean, this is the second week. I traveled almost 500 miles this time. My trip last week was like 400 miles or something like that. It was literally 9.5 hours round trip, not counting any stops. That's just there and back. No stops at thrift stores or anything. 9.5 hours there and back. And that's all the stuff I found. I like doing these videos to show you guys, you know, what you can do if you go out and try to hustle. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. The past couple weeks I've kind of lost. But pre-pandemic, I used to do these trips all the time. And I would have a whole carload of stuff. I mean, I would find so much stuff. And like I said, it's just getting to where you can't hardly find anything anymore. I don't know if people aren't donating this stuff, or if all the places are, you know, selling it online, or there's, you know, so many resellers out there that, you know, are just sitting there and waiting for it to be put out and they're buying it up, or I don't know what it is. I mean, some of it is that the prices have gone up, and you know, you just got to leave some of it there because it's not worth buying. Like, I was at this one store today, and they had a bunch of these really awesome, like, female Pittsburgh Steelers jerseys. You know, they were like bedazzled and had, like, I think they were like Heinz Ward era, like, you know, Ben Roethlisberger, Heinz Ward, you know, those type guys. And I thought, oh, these would be cool, man. If they're like $5, you know, I'll buy them. And I mean, they had like 50 or 100 of them, and I would have bought them all at $5. But they had them for like $12.99, and I was like, there's just no way I could pay $12.99 for those. I mean, I'd be lucky to get $15 for them. So I mean, I can't buy them to make $2. And then I mean, that's at my store. I mean, you're not going to make $2 if you ship them out and you do eBay. You know, you would have to get, you know, $40 for them or $50 to make it worth your while to do that. But you just weren't going to get that much out of it. So I don't know, guys. Like I said, I'm going to have to find a different method of getting inventory, because this isn't working anymore. Like I said, I used to do trips like this once a week. I would go, you know, 2 or 3 hours away, go to like Columbus, Ohio, or go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, go to Charleston, West Virginia, go to, you know, Cincinnati and back. Just, you know, I would just pick random cities, go to Canton and back, and just hit like every thrift store, every pawn shop, every, you know, whatever, flea market, whatever I could hit, I would just hit and try to make money. But like I said, it's getting hard, guys. I don't know what to do, but we'll figure something out, because that's what we do. I've been doing this since 1997, so pretty much not going to change. I'm going to keep trying to sell stuff, keep trying to hustle, try to show you guys the hustle and the ways of the hustle. So have a good one, guys. Appreciate you watching. Listen to my rant. Have a good one, guys. Please like, please subscribe, please hit the bell. That way you can see all my videos. Peace, guys.